Romans 12:2. Do not conform to the ways of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Grand Rising. So how is it that we think things are going to change when we are still thinking the same way? We are asking for new into the old. We are doing the same old thing, expecting new results. Romans 12 clearly says, do not conform to the ways of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Do not go by what you see in this world, because it's a lie. Walk by faith and not by sight. Walking by faith, walk by sight is what? Believing in things that you cannot see. What the world has to offer that we can see, but also God cannot pour new into old. Think about your mind filled with clutter, right? And you trying to deposit new stuff in. No, you gotta dump some of that trash out. You gotta let go of some things. I had a good friend, a spiritual sister, and like my house has always been like, you can eat off my floors. Like you can't come in my house with shoes on. Like it's like that, right? And my friend said to me, I said, but you know what's so crazy? My closet is always messy. And she said, because you hide your mess. She said, you come to my house. She said, my house is not messy, but there's things that are out of order, but you will see it with the physical eye. She said, you can't see your mess, you hide it. And that did something. I was like, ooh. So she said, you need to pray and ask God, what is it that you're hiding? What is it that you need to deal with to help you release some of the old stuff that you're holding on to? So I prayed and I was like, okay, God, show me where there is something that's stopping me from cleaning my closet or even keeping it clean. And it was insane. It was the unforgiveness that I had against someone. And I was like, got it. Okay, Lord, thank you for revealing that to me. Now help me to forgive this person. Help me to forgive them. And once I began to forgive this person, my closet was clean, and it stays clean. Right now, it's a little not colors and all kinds of stuff, but you can actually get inside of my closet. Before, I would stick my hands. My mom was like, how do you find things? I would stick my hand in my closet and I can pull out exactly what I want. There's times everything will come falling down on me and I would just throw it back inside of the closet. But if you came into my house, you would never know that my closet was like that. And that's a lot of us. We are walking around with all this trash on the inside of us. And we're expecting new things to happen. We are walking into new opportunities with the same old stuff. That stuff is not going to last. We're walking into new relationships with that same old stuff. That's not going to last. We need to move some things out of the way. We need to declutter, not just our house, but it needs to be our mind and our insides. We need to declutter some things. And let me tell you something. When I started decluttering the things from the inside in my mind, everything on the outside began to move. It was easier for me to let things go. It was so much easier. But when you start to clean on the outside and the things that you see, it's only going to come back. You're only going to add on. You're just going to keep adding on more stuff. We got to start from inside, within. It got to start within. Romans 12:2. Do not be conformed by the ways of this world. Do not conform to the ways of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Renew your mind. He's clearly telling you what to do. So I pray that this message bless someone. It probably came off a little aggressive today, but you know what? I'm like, somebody got to hear it. We got to declutter, and we need to start with here. It starts here. And I told you, for some reason, he has me speaking on transformation, because how long are we going to be like this? Doing the same old thing, expecting new results. So I pray you all have a fantastic day and let the transformation begin.